Hi Aries, welcome to your September 2023 Astrology Horoscope forecast. Welcome back to my channel. I've been taking a little bit of a break without much rambling. We shall dive right in. I'm going to make this the September forecast into a very simple, like a three-pointer thing. I've already finished doing a Mercury retrograde video. It's extremely important, even though we have multiple Mercury retrogrades during the year. But this time specifically, it's in Virgo. And why is it it's important for you? You'll get a better context. I'm going to be linking up the video over here. So do go and watch that. Now, September as a month is it's a bit of a breather. We've had quite a chaotic summer. We've had planets clashing. We have multiple planets which are retrograde. Some of them will start going direct now. And October will be another month of eclipses. So in between, we are being given a breather. So catch your breath, introspect, internalize, do a lot of self-care, and also journal. I think it's a lovely time to be journaling as well. So just a quick note before we sort of jump up in joy. September, even though we have Mercury, which will go direct on the 15th of September, and we have Venus that is going direct on the 3rd. This specific Mercury retrograde for you, Aries, is about finding a balance between your personal goals and your day-to-day life. So it's between your desire, it's balance between your ambition, it's about your intimate relationships, it's about things that you love, what is it that you want to pursue, how much of time that you want to invest doing that. So you are being asked to sort of, slow the brakes a bit. You're being asked to get your foot off that accelerator, and you're being asked to review what is it that is important, and also to minimalize. Less is more, Aries. And as much as there is a sense of restlessness and wanting to achieve and wanting to, go about and do everything, this retrograde is specifically for you, for your emotional self-care. So take care about things that matter to you, invest time in people who matter to you. As far as your goals are concerned, try and sift through them and see what is it that you can pick and choose. So on the 4th, we have Venus that is going direct, and it's going direct in a beautiful, beautiful house. This is Venus's own house. It is a house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And even though I've just finished giving you an entire lecture on balance and everything, but with the Venus direct over here, you are going to be putting discipline on a backseat, which I think also is a good thing, because if you have been overdoing certain things, if you have been, say, working out too hard, or you've been partying too hard, or you've been working at your organization too hard, then this is a time to be finding joy in small things, in simple things. So whether it is reading a lovely book, whether it is just spending time with your children, whether it is, and even for those of you who do not have children, I think with Venus direct, it speaks about our own healing when we spend time with not just our creative pursuits, but also engaging with children. So whether you're teaching, whether you're spending time with your siblings, children, or friends, whatever, children are going to be a great source of joy as well. Also, for those of you who have preteen children, it's a wonderful time to be engaging in some form of therapy, some form of counseling, because this is a time that children are also going to be very receptive to you. It's because Venus is going direct, of course, how can we stay away from the topic of love? For some of you, this speaks about a new love entering your life. For some of you, it speaks about renewing your love as far as art and culture and museums and theater, everything that has to do around which is beautiful and which sort of enriches you is there. It's a fabulous time to be launching a product as well. It's a great time to be publishing. It's a great time to be expressing yourself creatively. So if you have been thinking of taking that pottery class, or if you've been thinking of taking that painting class, or this is a perfect time to be doing that. On the 15th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of day-to-day chores, and on the 16th, we have Mercury that goes direct in the same house. So if you have been feeling stagnant as far as your work is concerned, if you have been feeling slightly out of sorts or not being organized as far as your work is concerned, the new moon and Mercury are going to be helping you to move ahead. New moon in certain cases, again depending as to how your personal chart is placed, is going to be it's going to be speaking about a new job as well. So for some of you, if you have been thinking about switching jobs, this is a wonderful time to be doing that. For a lot of you, this also speaks about picking up new projects, or being involved creatively in a project. And Mercury is going to be it'll help you negotiate better, it'll help you express yourself better, it'll also help you if there has been an ailment, if you have been physically, if you have you've been suffering with something, then this is also a time that you may find a cure. You will be able to pinpoint and get a correct diagnosis. On the 23rd, we have Sun that is joining your ruling planet Mars in your house of relationships, and this has it speaks about both your work as well as your personal relationships, your marriage. And Sun brings about a lot of clarity and courage when it comes into this side. So second half of the month, it may see you maybe wanting to discuss those issues that have been bothering you in your intimate relationship. Maybe this is a time that you need, or you will have the courage to voice out what it is that really bothers you about your partner. But because Mars is there, just ensure that you are in a rush to sort of explain yourself, that you don't end up hurting your partner's feelings. Also, this is and I know I talk a lot about challenges which planets are going to be presenting, but I think it's interesting to pick up on these small indicators as well. So Sun and Mars, while you will be feeling very brave and you will be feeling very courageous, but again, it's about how you're seeing it. It's lesser about what you're seeing. So tone it down. And this will also speak about your work relationships as well. They don't get very aggressive. They don't sort of measure everyone as per your standard. I can pull out a full nighter and I can work 2 days at a stretch. That's wonderful, but maybe everybody else can't, or maybe your teammates can't. So have that compassion while you are speaking your truth. We close the month with a full moon that is there in your own house, Aries. This speaks about a lot of self-evaluation. This speaks about an acknowledgement about maybe that some things need to change as far as your own personal life is concerned, your own sense of self is concerned. Maybe there is some growth, a spiritual growth that is happening. Maybe there is a spiritual journey that you have embarked upon, and there is a sense of realization, because full moons bring about something which is coming to a fruition, something which finally is being revealed to you. And because this is in your own house of self, it speaks about, maybe you have more clarity about your goals, where is the direction that you want to go. And because this also speaks about your inner self, your inner higher self, the connection with spirituality is going to be quite high. You know, you may be using spirituality as a route to be guiding you to take you where you want to go. Or maybe you are looking at your goals and your desires, and you are, you know, sort of linking them up with your higher self, and you're seeing, you know, how it is that you add value. So it is no longer going to be this very transactional thing, you know, that because an X person did a Y for me is the only reason that I will do that for them. You will acknowledge, or it will become clear to you, that you have to rise above that, that you have to look at the bigger picture, that you have to be bigger than the situation, or even I would say your own personal goal. So there is going to be a lot of clarity, and I think full moons in our own house of self are quite powerful, because they're often things that get revealed to us, which we may have thought about or been told about, but it's like a revelation on your own, you know, that you sort of discover it. It's like that aha moment. So quite beautiful. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aries. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much